Howdy, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here with more Peglin. Alright, I will drop the topic after, but I do want to mention it. Because one, I didn't unlock the characters like I said I was going to, by cheating. But enemies and mini-bosses have more health. Pretty standard thing to have. I mean, we should just, like, go for having the thing move. That's just, like, really nice to have. So I was like, alright, is there, like, a save editor? No, this game's not, like, popular enough for it. It's like, okay, do I want to download, like, a full save? No, not really, because, like, that sounds kind of lame compared to, like, just having the characters unlocked. But apparently, according to a lot of people who are apparently, they're just not being believed because of the fact that, you know, like, sometimes people are just make really silly mistakes and don't realize it. The achievement's bugged, so even if I got 100 battle work, I wouldn't have unlocked the character because the achievement just wasn't prop. So, name a worse game with achievements. For a game to have like unlocks like that, I can't think of a worse thing than having the most oddly specific and awful one just not proc after doing it. So that's pretty shitty. That being said, I'm past it. I don't care. I'm never gonna play that shitty shielded character anyway. I'll probably lose interest before I even come close to unlocking it. Not taking it, by the way. I'm not taking that thing. I do want a different orb, though, like a better one. Enemies having more health. All of the time, that just means they can survive bombs easier. So early game. Might be a little harder, but for now, we're just gonna, like, go crazy. It's, like, not that much more health, all things considered. Like, everything there is dead. That means the game is still fun. It's just the characters are miserable to try to unlock, and it is probably the #1 complaint I have for the game right now. Is that there are sometimes, like, deceptively getting 100 defense is, like, seems, it's like, oh, I'll just do that. And then you try to do it and you realize how much setup that requires, and it's just too random to even be, like, satisfying at the end. Some of these roguelikes, man, have the worst achievements. Like, Mega Bonk, dude. Like, this game, I feel like it's just, oh, okay, so there's a bug that just doesn't let you get this, and you're not hearing it because nobody's unlocking the character because of how hard it is to get, so it might be the problem. Like, that actually genuinely, like, might be why it's not fixed. I mean, obviously, this was literally posted a week ago of recording. Like, the people saying that patch was doing that. So it's probably going to be fixed by time I get to there. Or, like, whatever, this patch happened. Extra discard, that's too good. Upgrade thing, also too good. Yeah, I'm going to take both of those. And we're going to exit. So I don't know if it's patched or not. You're really going to put this? But, like, unlike this game where it's like, oh, it feels like a harmless mistake, don't worry, I'll fix it. And it really hasn't. I don't know if they, like, got through the feedback. Mega Bonk is, like, get through all 3 of the stages without, trigger every single, totem, which one you can't really know if you've triggered every single totem. Or pillar. I'm gonna, Risk of Rain pillars or whatever they're called. The things you just stand inside to get the buffs. So you can't know it's there. And if you get knocked out, you can't get knocked out, so you have to charge them all first try. That's already a big ask. Sounds like really shitty. So I'm just not gonna do it. But rather than that being like, hey, the feedback is like, yeah, this achievement seems like very like poorly designed and maybe like it needs some sort of rework. My impression from that dev, because of the fucking humor of that game, is probably gonna be like, ha lol, skill issue. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't get fixed. Which to that, then I'm just be like, alright, I just won't play the game. Embrace the lightning. You gotta get on the lightning ball. You give me 2 lightning balls? Not that I even like give like that much of a shit about the unlocks and Mega Bonk, because that game is actually, it's fun. I do. Pebbles get extra damage. I might keep my pebbles. Who knows? Because the game is just fun itself, so like I don't really care about unlocking that. But also, I got a lot. That game got a lot less fun because somebody I know, probably. I'm making an accusation I never actually like asked. But judging by the knowledge, the arcane knowledge that was gained, probably just Googled Mega Bonk Rivers of Blood best build, and then just beat the game with that and made it a lot less interesting because Ned's like, well, we know what the meta is now. Snore. Just make sure you don't pick up the wrong flowers. So I'm just sitting here now playing some. But yeah, anyway, achievement, not frocking. That sucks. Fuck you. Like, honest mistake. Still, fuck you for having the achievement be that hard to get. But not like fuck you. It's like very harsh because I really like the game still. It's just like deceptively hard because again, like there's. The other 2 characters are like get a bunch of poison on an enemy, which that's also rather hard to do because like you can oftentimes just kill the enemy before you get enough poison on them, and that also requires a bunch of like double the amount of status effects an enemy takes, double poison, maybe an item that actually poisons to begin with, sort of weird stuff like that. So it has a similar level of like setup, and then the potion guy is bounced out 3 times on a dick. Okay, bounce 3 times on a. Slime, or it's either 3 or 5, which sounds hard, but again, that one orb, the potion satchel, just generates enough slime that you can do it like first try you launch when you get a level 3 one of those. So it's like very easy. That thing requires 1 orb, the other ones require like oftentimes like theoretically not only like 5 to 10 items, but also for them to be drawn and also achieved early enough, and then the board also needs to like set up. It's just like too much. But also, I think the characters limit the orbs you can find into more of their playstyle, and this one just is like an open slate sort of. I really do get anything I want. And you know what? I think I like that more, so. Ultimately complaining because I'm not, like, for something that I care about, even though I probably don't actually even care about it to begin with. So, I'm just gonna say, Peglin, I'm enjoying it. Which is fun. And, we're just gonna try out new orbs. This orb is affected by those stats twice. It's like interesting, but you know what? I don't feel like using it. I think this... Okay, so I said that the Bramble boss was the hardest. I think this boss is the hardest. I don't really like either of those relics. Kinda don't care too much. Don't really like I've never really tried to make a, like, reload build, you know? This boss is harder when it has more health. obviously, but you really gotta take that into consideration. I think that they basically tweaked all of the worst boards. I haven't fought the, like, not Blair Witch, the Grudge Lady yet in a while. Because her board was particularly bad because you started on, like, the bottom and you had to shoot portals, and it's, like, very hard to, like, utilize that. But, yeah, I'm not seeing, like, too many awful boards anymore. Also, we have a good setup to allow for this boss to not be a problem. 20 damage. I'm gonna say whatever. We win. Oh, look at that, more jelly. Still don't really know what that is. Two's a company. Applies double damage slime to every applying a double damage slime first orb hit double damage makes slime durable. Contribute damage. Times 4 non-negative if. Let's just do this. I'm gonna buy one funny orb. I'll buy one funny orb. That sounds funny. We're gonna read the other ones. Boards contain 10 refreshes, but they only have 8% of the orbs spawn. I like that one a lot. Gravity is reversed, but ceiling bounces are massively increased, and orbs pass through. That sounds so goofy. Targeted enemy is dealt for every activated, but only deals 2+ bonus damage. What? I don't see how that works. Let's do something stupid. Every orb will fire 2 additional copies. You know what? We know what that does. Let's just do something stupid. Let's try one of the funny orbs. One of the funny items. I have never really read one of these and been like, let's see how this encourages my play. It certainly is goofy as a fucking stat. Okay, this is gonna be a funny ass game. Yeah, I applied, I think, 1 slime. Actually, I don't, because I hit a bomb first. Oh no, that was a rocket through. I don't. I'm gonna. Here's my like immediate opinion of this one. This one I should actually aim these in a different way than I'm used to. Nice defense. That was a fucking... Alright, never mind. I came back down for a second. I don't think these boards were made for this particular purpose. Okay, this is like really bad. Is it kind of funny? I think so. I also did, like, you know, the rookie mistake is taking an orb that isn't good. You also just don't have all that many good things. Yeah, this is, like, the worst. It was funny to try. But holy shit, is this not usable. I straight up just want to reroll, like, start the game over. I think I'm going to. No, we gotta have faith in this. I didn't even go the direction I wanted to. Well, it'll come back down and then we're gonna lightning it. Something's telling me that... Oh. This might not work out too well. There's got to be a good reason to do this, right? And so you can get that crit right there and do like 1,000,000 damage. Oh my god, that fucking damage. You think you know how the orb goes and then it bounces? That's very bad. Yeah, but I started with an extra discard. That's pretty good. That's the apology for having to restart. At least I know that's the, like, don't take it. I had a hunch that you shouldn't take it, but I wanted to embrace, like, the idea of using that item. Turns out, to nobody's surprise, this game is not designed for that kind of mechanic. It was not made with that in mind, so it doesn't work. Just gonna... Just gonna try to hit this bomb. There you go. We got the refresh too. I don't even know if it was like... It kind of wasn't even funny, you know? I don't see how that could be usable just because of how that worked. Uses enemies debuffs by 1. Good example of... like the get 50 poison. Slowly incrementing. I probably would have just killed them by then. Boom, 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 boom. I don't even think that's the music, but I kind of just tune this music out until like the guitar comes out, like that part. But it is a little bit of a bop. You gotta be real. Okay, I missed that. I'm just like really bad for missing that. Ooh. You're not ready for this bomb. Like, what is the point of these items? We're gonna grab this. Grab it, upgrade it. We're going to a shop though. No, we're going here. We're not going to a shop apparently, see? I told you we weren't going to a shop. Declared a random orb. Pebble! That's a restart. Add another Pebble to my build. Oh, you have an extra discard? No. Skip relic. Restart. New game. I don't care. Like, if you're gonna have me start with relics, I'm not gonna start off with a shit relic, you know? Oh, win rate? Who cares? I've never cared about a win rate in a video game other than Isaac. You wanna know why? Because in Isaac, if you're good enough, you're always gonna get a win. Whereas in I don't know, in a deck builder, you have to kind of rely a little bit more on it, what you get. But you can get a lot of good stuff in this one. And you can also make the gravity reverse. I appreciate the game for having comedy items like that aren't helpful. But it does, it actually is like completely useless. Hey, for every amount of balls hit, do nothing. Okay. Ooh. You got me intrigued there. Do nothing? These enemies just have a lot of health. Which is like the modifier, obviously, but... You really realize it when you have to kill a bunch of enemies with base balls. There's a lot of ball-based roguelikes. And there really aren't, but I like the fact, like, one... Ball X Pit calls the mini balls baby balls, and that's just a fucked up sentence. Which is why I call them mini orbs, for example. But I really just go balls deep in calling the balls in this game balls. Who's waiting for the tweet? That says, when are we adding Testaball? Or something stupid like that. That probably already exists. Knowing the internet, yeah, there's definitely like somebody who's already done that. These bats, they certainly just keep coming. And we get a bad refresh location. We get a bad refresh location. Let's try to hit it again. There you go. Then we just had to hit 75 damage on this last one. On a rather pitiful board in all honesty. And you heal? I didn't know the bats healed. That's kind of problematic, considering that I can just barely kill it. We like this one. Let's upgrade it so I can do damage. I literally like upgrade it twice. We need to be able to kill something. Let's go for boss fights. Like, the mini bosses are good. They got good relics usually. They don't have boss relics. Let's do it. Let's get an Orbalisk. Maybe reload, gain more damage. Yeah, you know what? Probably better than healing for 6 on a reroll. But also, that's like so lame. Like, think about... I feel like that counteracts what I just picked up. Right? This thing does 1/1 for every pebble I have, so I need to have more balls in my inventory to be able to make them, like, usable. Which doesn't really help me. When I gotta do other things. So you're gonna get a crit here. It's not going to do that much damage. We might die. Unfortunate. I was trying to hit that refresh. So we have refreshed the board. I might die to the Minotaur. Man, them having a lot of health and one less refresh. I haven't fought the Minotaurs since these modifiers, dude. We're just gonna die. If not to the Minotaur, to definitely something else. Attacks all enemies in the target column. This fucking orb sucks. Okay, extra crit damage. Projectile as a target attack equals split between the original attacker and an additional enemy targeting the furthest enemy. Alright, also trigger crits. Should have healed. I'm realizing, should have healed. You know why? I don't got health. I also don't have money, I guess. I'm missing 1 gold. I should have just hit the fucking chest or whatever. I'm just gonna get their extra turn reload. I mean, I can't buy any of these, so let's just remove a dagger. We don't care where this goes because it doesn't really give us a advantage. Let's get some gold. I just want another orb. I want something that isn't. What, the level 3 item sink? Alright, I guess I'll let that ball is gone. Really, the one time I decide, hey, you know what, I'll go for the orb that gives me, like, stats for having things. And then I get, like, all of the things where it doesn't let you do that. And this isn't even gonna kill an enemy. Certainly isn't gonna kill an enemy. I die these fucking enemies. Dude. Can we get out of this first zone? I'd be happy about that. I have more strength to hit you. I need a key. Health. Like, that's, again, here's my opinion on the whole needing to buy health. If you need to buy health, your run is bad. Could invest. I literally got it first job. First try. Alright, fair enough. That's how you get to the shop. Oh, you need to do the lineups. Oh my god, dude. Name a word. Like, I could have removed 3 of my orbs, but I grabbed one that is dependent on having them. Half damage. Oh, we definitely die. We're over here on this side, where all the doubles are. Don't mind me just chilling where all the doubles are. Ooh, 100 damage. Is it gonna matter? Maybe not. Hey, we die! Yay! Check this out. Hey, Lamau. I said as I died to this boss. Yeah, these starts have been trash. Very trash builds. Alright, well, Peglin.